Alright guys, I'm finally doing the makeup tour. This is the updated version. Some things might look a little similar, but I have done a lot of rearranging since my last makeup tour, so you'll definitely be able to tell the difference if you look back at the old one. And I have done so much decluttering. I still have a lot of makeup, but I have gotten rid of a lot of like older makeup and just a lot of makeup that I haven't really been using. So we're gonna start off over here. So a lot of the, so all of this is just sitting on top of a dresser that I currently have. It's just a dresser from, I think Unclaimed Freight. I got this like so many years ago. But the acrylics, most of my acrylics I get at like TJ Maxx, Ross, Marshalls. That's normally where I get all these types of acrylics at. So over here, it's kind of like a little bit of a little miscellaneous. So I do have all my liquid liners on this side. I do try to have them categorized as like brown liners on this side and black liners over here. And then I just have some liquid highlighters over here, as well as like a stick highlighter. And then I do have some current like setting sprays that I'm just trying to use up right now. I have way more setting sprays in another drawer, but this is currently where I have the ones that I'm just trying to like reach for a lot. And then this is just like a gel liner that I have there. And then over here is like eyeliner pencils. So the type that you would normally have to sharpen. So again, sorry guys, I just kind of woke up not so long ago, so I still have my morning voice. But over here, it's just, I try to categorize it. It's kind of hard to tell, but in the little things, we have like the nudes, the browns, the blacks, and then towards the back, we have like just some colored ones. So not a whole lot. I try to keep this, you know, clean and try to declutter the old or what I don't like and just kind of keep what I really do like. So that's that. In here, I just have my eyeshadow primers. So I just have 2 eyeshadow primers right now. These 2 are like glitter glues that are probably old and I probably should declutter. In here, I have all of my drugstore or more affordable blushes. So majority of it is drugstore. I have ColourPop, which, you know, you can get ColourPop on the drugstore side of Ulta, as well as online, but they're super affordable. But yeah, this is all my like affordable blushes. So more than what the typical person needs, but definitely, like I always say, like my collection's nowhere near as big as like Jaclyn Hill or Laura Lee, you know, but it's definitely a big collection for sure. On this side, I have all my liquid blushes. Well, not all of them, but most of them. So you can see I kind of have like my Pixie ones in the back. These are not categorized by like high-end or drugstore. These are kind of just all mixed together. And then the next drawer down is my highlighter drawer. I feel like I definitely have to get rid of some highlighters. I have way too many. Like no one goes through highlighters really. So these are like cream, like putty kind of like highlighters, and then some powder. But yeah, I just can't get rid of any. Here are some more highlighters. This is why I'm saying I really need to get rid of some highlighters, but I have done so many declutters and gotten rid of so many, but these are all like really good highlighters. So none that I want to get rid of right now. In here are more of my like powdered high-end blushes. So we have drugstore and then we have high-end down here. So Bare Minerals and a few NARS, Ofra, Charlotte Tilbury, MAC, Ciate. So yes, I love my blush, obviously. And then I do have more cream blushes. This is when I say in my videos, guys, I do not need any more cream blush or bronzer. But in here is where all my cream blushes, well, not all of them, but again, some of them. So in here it's more of like the liquid ones. And then this is more of like the like pan version, pot version, I guess you can say. So I have quite a few of my e.l.f. I only have 2 of the luminous ones, and then the rest are like their normal ones. And then yeah, so I have like Honest Beauty, Milani, I have Dominique Cosmetics. So yeah, so we have quite a few cream blushes. And then in here are my powdered bronzers. I'm a little overwhelmed with my powder bronzers as well. This was like so cleaned out and like had so much room, and I feel like I kind of packed it again. But these are all just so good, so it's just so hard for me to like get rid of any of them. But yeah, these are all my, and again, these are kind of mixed with like high-end and drugstore as well. I don't have them separated. And then over here, I do have like this little setup. So I have my mirror that I will put down on the dresser to do my makeup. And then in this little vase over here, I kind of just have my, all my concealer brushes that I would use to blend my concealer or clean up my eyebrows. And then in here is just kind of like all my like spoolies, and like gel or like lip liner brushes. And then over here on this top part, I just kind of have like a little flower thing and a perfume that I'm currently using a lot, just to kind of make it look a little cute. And then this is just like little magnets that I like play with. They're like, I don't even know where I got these so many years ago, but they're just so fun to like play with, like if you're dealing with like anxiety or something. So, but yeah, over here we have like my makeup brushes and all of that, so I'm not really going to get into that. But here we do have some lip balms and lip oils. So that's what we have in here, just a whole bunch of different drugstore and high-end lip oils. This one's a Jaclyn one. Oh my god, it's so good. Item Beauty. But yeah, so in the back I have some like Laneige, but yes, so lips are always hydrated. Here it is categorized by high-end and drugstore. So up here we have all of my drugstore concealers. So I have them just kind of here. I used to have them up here, but I just found that because they were like hidden or some were shorter than others, I would just not like reach for some, where here they're kind of just all laid right out and I can just pick whatever I want. So I just feel like that works better for me. And then down here is my higher end concealers. So this kind of just helps. If I can categorize it by high-end and drugstore, it is helpful. I don't always have the room to do that with everything, but especially with filming videos on YouTube, it's just easy. If I'm doing a high-end video, I can just go right to one drawer than trying to like root through everything. So this is like my everyday makeup thing, but in here is just like all my like eyeshadow related things. So like liquid eyeshadows, cream eyeshadows, eyeshadow pencils. So yeah, so that's all of that. And then in here, it's kind of just like items that like don't really have a place, I guess, or don't fit in these drawers. So this is like a cream product. It has like blush, highlighter, and bronzer. This is the blush and bronzer duo from Jaclyn. This is a brush and highlighter duo, blush and highlighter duo. So a lot of these are just duos, and then these are duos from Juvia's Place, so like the bronzer and the blush. So I kind of just have that hanging out there. It kind of bugs me that it's kind of all mixed, but there's just no place, and there's obviously no room over there for it. So let me just move this. I can just move this however I want if I need to get to anything in another area, which is nice. But over here, in this top drawer, I just have, again, two like things that don't fit anywhere else. So these are more bronzers. So this one is the one from Rachel Leary and the Revolution collab, and then this one I love so much. It's the Luminous bronzer from Essence. I love that. And then one from LA Colors. This is just, I think, the matte one. This is not the splitted like highlighter bronzer, that one everyone's complaining about. This one is the matte one. This one's really nice. The other one I heard is not so good, but this one, the one that's just one big bronzer, is really nice. So, but because it's so big, I just have it over there. Over here, not like we need more bronzers, but over here is more cream bronzer. So in here I have my like Chanel, and then at the top with e.l.f. some more e.l.f. Fenty Soul, which is ColourPop's brand, and then Jaclyn Hill. So, and then below it is some more cream or liquid bronzer and blushes. So we have some more blushes. We have a cream bronzer from Shan, Personas blush, Personas the bronzer, some more blush. This one's the LYS stick bronzer, and this is the what is this? This is a Nude Sticks mini bronzer as well. So I'm telling you guys, I do not need any more blush or bronzer or cream products. Like, and then down here is the lip products. So in my other video, my lip products were higher. Just because this is more bigger, I have this on the bottom and have the smaller one on top. I don't know why I had it the other way before, but in here is just all my like red or berry kind of lip products. I would say like more red, orangey colors. Over here is more like the berry ones. I decluttered a lot of this as well, so a lot of it, because it was just so hard to close at one point. But yeah, so my nudes, which aren't as bad. This is a very deep drawer, and you can see it's not that full at all, thankfully. But this is all my liquid lips of nudes. And then in here is more of my, which surprisingly, I have more like pinky liquid lips than I do nudes, which is like, what's happening? I really reach for my nudes, but apparently I gravitate a lot towards like pinky blush tone liquid lips as well. So in here, I just kind of keep the makeup that I'm like trying to reach for a lot. So makeup that I'm trying to pan, or when I rotate out my makeup, because just having it like this can be very overwhelming. So when I have it just here, I'm like, okay, this is the makeup I'm going to reach for the next week or couple weeks. It just makes it a lot easier. If I see a primer that's getting old and I'm like, all right, I really need to use you up, or it's going to expire soon, I will put it in this bin, and that kind of just tells me like I need to use this. So it's just very easy. This QMS I talk about all the time. I've been reaching for these products all the time, and these are just products that I pulled that I want to just show a little bit of love to. They are a little bit darker, so the summer is a time for me to use it, but sometimes I still don't use it, and then winter comes and then I'm too pale. And then this is like my Fenty Skin Moisturizer Sunscreen Primer powder, and these are just the beauty sponges that I'm using at the moment, and my puff. And then yeah, and then over here I just kind of have like a little, these are the brushes I reach for. Like these are my everyday brushes, and then these are kind of just like my more glam, I guess, brushes. But these are the brushes that I use for my everyday makeup for eyes. They're just so easy. I got them at Rite Aid actually, but they're just duo-ended, and they're just so easy to use to do like a quick look. But I have like the brow products that I'm using. In here I have my eyelash curler as well as like my eyelash glue. And then these are some like antihistamine eye drops, so if my eyes are feeling really itchy and watery, I like puts those in my eyes. And then I have my eyelash serum and my under eye primer. So I do have that. And then this is the primer I use a lot right now, especially in the summer. It's the SPF, because it just gives me an extra boost of SPF. This is the other primer that I'm trying to use right now. And then this is a Priming Glow Mist from CoverGirl. I'm just trying to use it. I barely reach for it though, so I might declutter it, but I'm trying to just put it somewhere where I might see it and use it more. And then this is like a little like under eye thing. Definitely not good for under makeup, but if you're just like waking up or quick running out the door, and you want something, your under eyes look tired, this is nice to use. This is my everyday eyeshadow. So if I'm not reaching for an eyeshadow palette, this is the one that I am using. It's from Sephora. There's a very good dip in here. I'm going to hit pan on this probably very soon because I reach for a lot. I just put it in my crease and call it a day. This is pretty new. This was in a recent video that I recently uploaded not so long ago, but this is from Ariana Grande's line, Ram Beauty. This is her like under eye like priming balm. Really, really nice, but I have that there as well for when I am prepping my skin to do my makeup. This dresser, again, is so old, but there's no more makeup in here. In my last makeup tour video, the dressers are just all scuffed up. But anyways, I did have some makeup in these drawers. I no longer have makeup in these drawers. I have a new dresser that I will show you. Okay, so this is the new dresser that I got mainly for my makeup. So you can see I do have some things on top that we're going to get into and some things over there. This is very old as well. It's even falling apart. When we move and get into a house, we're getting like more newer furniture. I don't know if I talked about it in my last video, but this used to be my little makeup vanity. I used to have my makeup, all my makeup up there, some there, and then some in like in the drawers. And then I would sit here in front of my mirror and do my makeup. Not this mirror, like another mirror. And all my makeup fit in this area. So the fact that I have makeup now everywhere is insane to me. I always wanted a huge collection, but now that I have it, it can be very overwhelming. So we're gonna start over here. This is a 4-drawer dresser. I think I actually got this at Target. It was on sale at Target. It was so affordable. I don't remember, but I was like, I just need something, so I picked it up. So over here, I just have some bullet lipsticks. I have my favorite Matte Fetish Milani lipsticks, and some like Wet n Wild and stuff. So these are just literally my top Lipsticks, I have one from KKW that I'm cherishing because I don't think Kim Kardashian is continuing her cosmetics line the way it looks. I don't know, I could be wrong. And then these acrylic drawers just have some single eyeshadows. These have my Wet n Wild and e.l.f. like bite-size eyeshadows in here. And then these are just more single eyeshadows that I've been really liking and loving. And then in here, I do have like a little Catrice one back here that I forget about a lot. I do have a Milani little duo. And then I have these like kind of like cream-ish eyeshadows from Jaclyn. And then these I freaking love from Essence. If you have not tried these yet, what are you waiting for? They're so good. They came out with like a couple new ones. So there's the bronze one. This one's like a nude one. Love these so much. This one I beat the heck out of. I love it so much. I just got another one as well. You'll see soon. If you might see it already if that video gets uploaded before this one, but I'm going to be filming a full face of Essence, so you'll see the new palette in that video. But I have the rose one and I have the mauve one. So these are just so freaking good, and they're so affordable. They're like $3 or $4.99. They're just so good to get like 6 eyeshadows. And then this is a candle that I freaking love so much. I got this at Five Below. It smells so freaking good. I don't know if they're all the same, but this one is really, really good. So up here and in this drawer is just primers, primer central, and like mascaras and a few lip liners. So I have like my glowy, you know, glowy highlighting primers in the back here. I have my Vanish primer here. Just a couple more here. I do have some blush, just 2, because I have nowhere to put them, my NARS. And then this one I think is from Line Crime. I just picked this up at, I think, Ross. And it just seems like a nice like fall color, because I don't have that many fall colored cream blushes. And then over here is just some like more primers. Over here I have my Nimya primer from Nikki Tutorials, Jaclyn Hill. And then over here is my opened mascaras. This used to be so much more bigger, and I used to have way more open, so I do try to keep in mind. This is still a lot, but I used to have like 20 mascaras open at the same time, so just a few now. And then over here are just like, these are like my orangey tone lip liners, and then these are more like purple, like deep purple mauve kinds. I really just didn't have a space like categorized in this container over here. So yeah, so that's what I have. And then in these drawers, I do have this categorized by high-end and drugstore. So all of my high-end primers are in here. And I show you guys this not to brag about my makeup, but if you guys have a big collection like me and you don't know how to organize it, and you don't have a huge beauty room to construction and turn it into your storage area, and your bedroom is your beauty room, then this is kind of just showing you guys how I'm storing my makeup. So this is all my drugstore primers. To the average beauty influencer, very small collection. Again, to a normal person who needs like 2 primers in their life, this is very excessive. So in this top drawer here are powders and like foundations and BB creams. So in this little like acrylic container, I have like more of my bigger powders. These are just all mixed in as well with high-end and drugstore, but these are there. And then I do have this really cute acrylic set. I think I got this at TJ Maxx, I think. But it stores a lot of my flatter powders and organizes them pretty nice. These of course are too big, so I kind of just have them sitting on top. And then I have like Wet n Wild powders back there, my Fit Me, my Jaclyn Hill. And then over here, it looks like a hot mess, but it's just because some things are like falling over. But over here are more of my either dewy or like medium, lightweight coverage foundations. So this is the area I stick to a lot. And then over here is more of my tinted moisturizers that are just not in like a tube. So like Morphe, Sephora, Fenty, Rare Beauty. Over here is more of my like matte or full coverage foundations. And then back there I kind of have hidden away my chocolate tinted moisturizer. And then I have all my other like tinted moisturizers, tinted balms. So I do stick to this category a lot. I hardly ever reach for like my higher coverage matte foundations. But this just kind of works for me, and I feel like it's nicer in the drawer than sitting out somewhere because it can look a little messy. So this is that. So in here, it's a bit messy as well, I guess you can say. But really, on this side is more of like my actual storage of like my blush palette. So I know you're like, Sierra, more blush? Are you kidding me? I know. This one here, the blush aesthetic from Laura Lee. You need it in your life. Like, you really need it. And yeah, and so I have like, but yeah, I have like my Hourglass. So these are all just like my bigger palettes that have like bronzer, highlighters, blush, or just bigger blush palettes that I have no room anywhere else for. And then these are just some setting sprays that I'm like, that are open or that I want to use soon. And these are also ones that I've kind of opened and used. I just don't have room to put them anywhere, so I kind of just keep them there. And then towards the back here, it's just things I haven't used yet. So like some makeup sponges I haven't used yet. This is just kind of like just some extra miscellaneous things. And then over here is just usually where I will put the makeup that I want to use to film with. So I will be filming an Essence video soon, like I mentioned already. That video will probably be up before this one, so I'll let you see. But I did pick up the Essence, 2 of the Essence, like, I don't even know what this is, By the Light, Kiss by the Light palettes. This one looks more bronzy, that one looks a little bit blushy. So yeah, so I did pick up some Essence, and then this is the palette, the other palette that I told you about. I'm gonna do like a fall look, so it's like a green. It's so freaking pretty. And then there's just some things I wanted to try out from like Joa. This is from Burt's Bees. I can't wait to try it. They have a cream bronzer and a cream blush. I can hear you screaming at me through the video. This is one that I really want to try as well. I don't have the like sculpting cream bronzer from L'Oreal that everyone loves, but I feel like this one could be a good dupe for it. But I can't actually test it as a dupe because I'm not going to buy the other one. But this one just seems like a very like light bronzing, like everyday makeup moment. I got like the powder foundation back there. So yeah, so that's what's in this drawer. In the third drawer are also like, I guess you could say new products, but these are not like products I plan on filming with. These are products that are more of like my backups, and that I just don't want to open because I have too many open already. So I have all my backup mascaras in here. In here is just a combination of like lip products, liquid liners, eyeshadow primer. What, baby? Yes, it looks so pretty. She's coloring. And yeah, and I have like, you know, like my brow gels. I gave away this lip gloss that was in here, but I still have the mascara and the liquid liner, so I didn't open that yet because again I have quite a few open already. And then over here it's like more just makeup related items. I have another basket or bin or whatever in another closet that has all of my like skincare backups of like, you know, everything related to skincare. This is the only thing that I think I have in here that's related to like skincare, I think. I do have like my extra lip mask though. So this one is a lip scrub, I think. Yeah, this one's a lip scrub. So I do have my lip scrubs and my lip mask in here. But everything else is in that other bin. But this is all more of like makeup related stuff. So all of these are like primers, like new primers that I have not opened up yet. This primer I'm so excited to use. It's the Dominique Blur and Moisture Serum Primer. I cannot wait to get my hands on that. So yeah, there's just a lot. This was given to me and I freaking love it. But yeah, so that's just what's in this drawer. Up here is more lip products. So in here I have all of my lip glosses, so mixed of like high-end and drugstore, but these are just all like my favorite lip glosses right now. And then in here I do have my majority of my lip pencils besides the ones that are like over there. But I do have these categorized, believe it or not. So in here are like my nudes. These are more of like my pinky nudes. And then these are just more of like my like actual like pinky mauve lip liners. These are like deeper brown. And then these over here are like my reds. And then over here in this container, I just have a few of my, or all the ones that I have, of my Super Stay like lip crayons. And then just because I wanted to keep them all together, I have all of my Jaclyn Hill liquid lips there. And then I did a huge nail polish declutter, guys, because I had so many I had so much nail polish. So all of this was full, plus I had more stored. So this is literally everything I own right now when it comes to nail polish. That just is there because it doesn't fit anywhere else. But yeah, this is all I have when it comes to nail polish, and I feel like that's fine. I barely have time to paint my nails anymore. I do not need like 10,000 nail polishes. And then over here are just some more lipsticks, some bullet lipsticks. And yeah, I want to say the ones that are over here are the ones I reach for a lot more, but there are definitely favorites over here that I do really like and enjoy, and over here as well. So I feel like this is also another area that I pull from a lot of my Charlotte Tilbury, my Morphe, my Maybelline, my MAC that I love so much, Essence. And then back here I have some more Maybelline. So mostly lip products. I did clean and declutter all of this because it was just so like packed and full. This has nothing to do with makeup. That's just all my lotions. And then in here is where I keep my like eye mask and eye creams just to keep them nice and cold. I also keep like my roller for my face in here as well. So this is like a nice little cosmetic fridge. You can use this like if you have formula or something as well, but I think it's more advertised towards like cosmetic, but I guess I got this at Walmart. I think my mom got this for me for my birthday, I think. So yeah. And then almost done, guys. These two drawers, these look disgusting. They're stained, they're not dirty. I don't even know what it is. This is like falling apart, so nothing beautiful here. But anyways, it's still holding what I need it to hold. So the top drawer is all of my high-end makeup palettes. I feel like my high-end palettes drawer is a bit full, but I already decluttered. All of these are here to stay. And then that here is more of like tools, so like a clean spoolie for when I'm grooming my eyebrows, my tweezer man like eyelash applicator, some lash glue, brow eye sharpener, so like things like that, little scissors. And then in here are all of my brow products. So all of my brow glues, brow gels, brow glue. Well, I mean, technically, I guess. This is so dirty. I should get a new one soon, but this one is the NYX, the brow glue. So technically glue. And then these are like the clear, these are like the clear ones. So I have the pistachio one as well. But yeah, so these are all my brow products. Powders, brow pencils, you get the gist. So yeah, I just kind of keep it there. It just works. And then this is the last drawer that has makeup. This is all my lower end, more affordable palettes, drugstore / affordable. So we have Morphe, which Morphe is now, so they do have Morphe at Target now. I know some Targets have like Ulta in them, but none of my Targets do, which I guess is a good thing. My Target does have, one of my Targets, well, I think 2 Targets near me have Morphe products as well. So not a whole lot from them, but they do have some. So I guess you could say Morphe is kind of counted as drugstore now. So in here are just brushes that I use to travel, or if I need to do my makeup like in the bathroom or something, if my daughter's sleeping and I don't want to make noise, instead of gathering a whole bunch of brushes from my bin, I just grab this. This has like my everyday brushes and do my makeup in the bathroom. So yeah, as you can see, my drugstore, more affordable drawer is way less cluttered. I decluttered so much. So it's not that full. Obviously, this is just more than enough for the average person, but for me, it's not a whole lot compared to this like really full stack to the brim drawer. So I have just like Morphe, my SpongeBob that I don't want to get rid of. I don't reach for it a lot, but I just don't want to get rid of it. I have some Milani, Believe Beauty, the lip bar, and then I just have some like Lottie London. I have I have my Morphe, Wet n Wild, NYX, Revolution, a few color pops, and then I have Jaclyn Hill. This palette, which is not being sold anymore, but it was so loved. And then I have my Rachel Leary one as well, which I really do like. And then I have my Morphe one as well, which this one is just amazing. This one is just so amazing. This one as well. This one is like more of my fall palette. I just cannot wait to dig into this again. So good. So, and then over here are my lashes. I have decluttered a lot of my lashes because I just don't wear strip lashes anymore. So this is not, this I just kept because it's a nice little container to store your used lashes. I have some Glamnetic. This is more of a natural strip, so I did keep that one. These are like individuals, so these are nice to kind of just pop on the ends because that's kind of normally what I like to do now. Or these are also nice to use with the Kiss. Actually, I have it right under here. With this right here, because you can see how the lashes are. They do have a little bit of a thicker band here. So these are nice because you can use them just as much. And these are like $12. Like this is like $12 at Ulta. But yeah, so I did pick up those the last time that I was there. And these are the longer ones. So yeah, so you can just put on your little adhesive under your eyelashes and pop these on, and boom, eyelash extensions. These are also very similar. These are like the Ardell ones. So whenever I see these, I pick them up because obviously like the Kiss ones have like, they sell the lashes by themselves, so you can continue to use them, but these will work just as much. And they have like almost like an invisible band, so they're going to be even more seamless because under your eyes, not that anyone's going to be looking under your lashes, but you can see like the black a little bit more. So if you like that, it's fine, but if not, you can get ones that are very similar to those. And then these I actually like to cut in half. So as you can see, they are shorter in the front, longer in the back. So what I do is I cut them in half, and I will cut the other one in half, and then I will use this on one eye, this on the other eye, but then I keep the inner halves, and then I will also, on another day, I will use this inner half on the outer and this inner half on the other outer. So even though they're not like the same on both sides, I can still use half the lash and then use the other half another day. These are going to be more for a more natural look, and then these are a little bit more for a dramatic. So I basically, it says, though it says you get 6 pairs, technically I get 12 because again, I cut them in half. So yeah, so that is my makeup collection, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and watching. Again, this is not to brag. This is more to just show you guys how I organize and maybe inspire you to organize or how to organize it better. I don't know. But until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. Bye.